Hello, friends. Welcome to another episode of Analyzing the Markets with J Flores. I want to say Happy New Year to everybody. 2021 already. So this is pretty much the first video analysis that we're going to do for this year, 2021. And I really wish that everybody had a good year. I know it was tough, 2020, for a lot of people, especially for that pandemic season that we're still going through. But it's a new year, new hope, new pips to make in the market. And hopefully, we can get this group bigger. And my hope is that I can get to a certain amount of subscribers so I can start doing some sort of live trading and do questions and answers live also on YouTube. That's our goal for this year. We have very close to 600 subscribers, 590, 595. So we're going to get to at least 1,000 so we can start doing that. Those are the numbers for YouTube to start doing lives and stuff, and add more stuff to the content. So today, Saturday, is January 9th, and I'm gonna just scan through the market and see what the market has for us this coming week. As we know, everybody's barely starting coming back to the market. Normally by the second, third week of January is when it's in full throttle again, as far as the Forex market and everything else. But we started seeing some good moves last week. So we're going to start looking at different pairs. As you know, I'm using this multiple time frame system. It's a great system. I really recommend it. If you're interested in getting a good system to help with your trading, this is the way to go. As you can see, we have this magenta arrows. We got this different arrows that they have a meaning. Green and red, these are the 4 hours, and the magenta shows up when we have a daily and 4 hour support at the same time. So as we know, daily supports are very, very strong. They have a very high probabilities of doing reversals. So this is what the system is based. And it tells you right away. It brings all the information right into your eyes, okay, right in front of you. So it's very successful. 2020, it was very, very successful for a lot of people, and we are very sure that this year is not going to be different. It's going to be real good also. So let's get it going. I want to start with the GBPCAD. The system also gives you a direction in the market, okay? It tells you the master trend. I cannot give all the details, obviously, in respect for the members, but it gives you the direction of the market. You can have a bias in seconds. Okay, for example, on the GBPCAD, we are looking for buys, at least for the rest of this month. That's what I'm gonna do, looking for buys. As you can see, I'm gonna buy already right there. I'm gonna hold this trade. I'm trying to adopt a little bit more medium swing trade, in between swing and day trade, meaning that I'm gonna hold trades maybe for, I don't know, a week or two, and if I need to, 3 weeks, to just let them mature, let the trends mature, and just leave it, exercise some patience, and that's the way we're going to see more success. So what we're waiting for on the market for GBPCAD, obviously we have a master trend going up. We had the magic arrow. This is a very strong support, okay? Very, very strong support. Now, the market can definitely break this low and go lower. But one fact we know for sure is that the market, it's going to reverse in this area, okay? At least to do a pullback. And a pullback, you know, on 4 hours can be a lot of pips on GBPJPY. So that's what we're expecting for GBPJPY. If you're wondering how to enter the market on this, you can just go to the 1 hour. I'm telling you, look for buys on GBPJPY. That's the way it's gonna be. That way you increase your chances, your possibilities. That way you have an edge in the market. You can go to the 1 hour, just extend it a little bit more like that. Look for that last peak right there. That's the last peak. Put yourself a nice trend and look what previous high created this low right here. If I go back from this low to my left, I'm gonna look for the last high, and there was this one right there. So that's where I'm gonna put my trend line right there. Boom. So the market already break that trend line to the up or to the top. Okay. So as a minimum, what I'm expecting from this market, okay, and I repeat, the market can do what the market, you know, wants to do, but as a minimum, I'm waiting for the market to go this way in the short time. But I mean, I'm very sure the market is just gonna keep going after this, at least for the rest of this month. Okay, so that's what we're expecting for GBPJPY. So our direction is up from this point, or our bias. Let me change the color line on this. We'll keep it like that. I'm going to make a solid line. Okay. So that's our bias right there for the GBPJPY. GBPNCD. I also got to trade a GBPNCD. Let's look at the daily. Master trend, it already show up in the bottom, so I'm going to be looking for buys all this month on the GBPJPY. We have a master trend. We have magic arrow already showing up right there. I bought this a little bit early. This is my demo trade account. This is live trades, obviously, but I'm just pretty much testing the markets with very small lots. On my real account, once this confirmed, I go a little bit heavier. On my real account, I would say my stronger account. So I'm expecting buys for GBPNCD during this month, very much January. So what are we expecting for this week? If I go to the 1 hour, I am expecting on the 1 hour the market to complete this pullback a little bit lower, or it can just go from that point right there. So I'm expecting the market to start rising for this week on GBPNCD. USDCAD. The daily, what do we got on the daily? We see the master trend showing up already for this month. Let me get rid of this line right there. Let's go to the 4 hour. So we have all this consolidation area right there. The market went a little bit lower, but we are almost sure that the market is going to start pulling back very, very, very soon to the up again. So what created this low is this high right there. So I put my, normally I'm going to give you a tip if you have hard time knowing where to put your trend line, just make this a line like that and it becomes a lot more clear. I would definitely take it from here and here right there. That's my trend line. Now I can go to the candlesticks, and I can see clearly that trend line haven't been broken yet. Look at that. Look at how perfect that works. It it broke right there, breakout, and then it went back inside again. So what I'm expecting for trend line break, it's a candle that it's breaking above the trend line. And then I have the 50 right here, MA, because I have it at 50. And if it breaks that trend line plus the 50, I mean, for me, it's a go. After that, the market can pull back some. But I am almost 100% positive that if my trend line was broke my original trend line, and the 50 was already above and close above, even if it pulls back, it's gonna break that high again. Okay, so that's what we're expecting for the market. So look for a trend line break. I have it on the 4 hour right now, but you can even look at on the 1 hour. Okay, and this is the tricky part. Look how this works. That is the same trend line in a 1 hour, right? So it looked like a break right there, and then it went back again. On the 4 hour, you wouldn't go into that trade because it never closed above that trend line on the 4 hour. So that's why trend lines, you do want to look at it in the 4 hour and also compare the 1 hour for it. Okay, the 4 hour breakup trend line is a lot better, more guarantees, or easier to spot. So that's USDCAD, GBPJPY. Okay, on the GBPJPY, what do we got? Let me look at the daily so I always look for the master trend. Master trend, it's up. Okay, let me look at something. Big view right here. Okay, we have a big down, up. Okay, so all this move right here. Do you see this consolidation? The sell-off right here, it's contained within this area right there. But we have master trend coming down, master trend coming up, master trend down. Now the latest master trend, we're going in and up. Okay, so if I go to the 4 hour, master trend is up, but the last 4 hour arrow, it's a pullback. Okay, so the safest trade right here for you will be to let this price action just complete anywhere, and whenever we get let's see how the ellipse. I just want to do a not drawing to it and make it yellow. Let's see, yeah. Whenever you see the magic arrow, how can I move this like that? No. Control. There it goes. Whenever you see the magic arrow, maybe here, anywhere, do you see it? It's time to buy. In this case, that'll be your safest trade. If you are an experienced trader, though, and you know what you're doing, you look at this. That's a pullback within a pullback. Okay, I'm gonna go a little bit advanced here. A pullback within a pullback. Go to the 1 hour. I go to the 1 hour. There. It's the same move right there. I'll make it bigger. Okay. There he goes. I would put myself a nice trend line. I'll put it from there. Wait for the breakup right there, and I can sell it. And since this all move is a pullback against the master trend, I only want to go for a few pips. Okay, and this can go higher. As long as it doesn't break my trend line and it doesn't confirm the break of my trend line, I wouldn't go into a trade. That's why I say you want to wait for confirmation. Because break up a trend line, it can break it and it goes back in the trend again. But if you wait for that break and then you wait until the market goes back and retest that trend line and it reacts lower again, that's a good confirmation. So I will go 50% of that move will give you at least, or if you go even to the MA right there, 90 pips, no problems. But go for 50. I mean, 50 is almost guaranteed that you're going to get it right there because you're going in a pullback. Okay. All right, let's go to GBPCAD. I like to look at daily just to locate our master trend right away. Master trend tell us going up, but this is the last arrow that we have is this one right there. Went a little bit big. That is the last arrow that we have locked, and that is going against the master trend. Say we don't recommend, especially if you're starting trading, we don't recommend you to go against the master trend. Okay, what did that mean? Let me try to make this smaller. The master trend is coming down right now, or our long-term bias is down. If you buy, you're going against that bias. Okay, you can probably get some pips, don't get me wrong, but if you develop that habit of going against the trend all the time, then you're at the long term you're going to start losing money. So don't do that. Try to go with the trend. There's a lot of pairs that you can pick, so you don't violate that rule. Go with the trend, in this case with the master trend, with this beautiful system that is going to tell us exactly where to go. So as against the trend, we're not interested in that. Let's look for, again, master trend, and this is coming down. So this is also a pullback. Not interested. USDCAD pullback. Not interested. Out JPY. Out JPY. I am interested in this one, but it's still showing momentum going up. I have the master trend going up, going down, or it's telling us, hey, very soon this is going to turn. It's giving us a warning. Get rid of this lines right there. It's giving us a warning, so just be prepared for this one. I mean, wait for the right time to go into the market. There's a big extension right there. Those are kind of dangerous also when they're like way like that, okay? Because at any time they can just like crazy start going down also very fast. So if you want to keep an eye on that, that's fine. You can do that. You can even go to the 1 hour and just pick the last 4 hour arrow right there, and you can do a trend line from that point, and right there wait until it breaks that trend line, and also for a break of the 50. A break of the 50 increases your chances by exponentially. Okay, because once it breaks the 50, either if it goes back for a pullback, it's almost guaranteed that it's going to come and break that low again, lower. So that's something you can do on the odd JPY. Odd USD, let's go to the 1 daily. It's kind of the same situation in that one. Very similar to odd JPY. It's an odd pair. Now let's look at this one. We have a master trend going down. Let's look at the 4 hour. Okay, I like this one. Okay, this will be a good prospect for this week. So please always look at the news. Your responsibility is look for news. Let me show you how to do that, okay? I'm not sure if I'm gonna have new people looking at this, but let me show you. You go to this place, Forex Factory. There's different places. My FX book is one also. But if you go to this website right there, Forex Factory, and go to the calendar, and this is going to give you red folders, this is going to give you orange folders, and yellow folders. Yellow folders are the smoothest or the weakest news that have the potential to move the markets. Orange folders are stronger. This is historically, okay? But red folders are very, very strong. Those are the one that has the highest potential to create a move in the markets. So that was Sunday. Let me move forward right here. This is going to be tomorrow. Monday, we only have orange. I'm not very worried about this, especially if I'm trading on the 4 hour. If you're scalping the markets, yes, you want to be very careful with the orange ones and the yellow ones. But I don't see no red news until Thursday. Federal Chair Powell speaks. Okay, so at 10:30 a.m. Make sure you have your time correlated with yours right there. Okay, I am in the Pacific time. Save settings. Good. Go to calendar again. So that means, let me go back to that date. Thursday, Friday. I can move forward one more week right there. Okay, I said Thursday, the 14th. Okay, that's when we're gonna have that red folder. So pretty much all week we're looking real good. You want to keep an eye on this too. Just be careful. Unemployment claims, import prices, and pretty much. And on Friday, we got the core retail sales. You want to keep an eye on those red folders also on Friday, 6:30 a.m. Okay, so that's one. That's one of the Forex Factory, or Forex Factory is one of the most trusted sites that you can get for news. Okay. You would ask me how would I go into the straight trend line from there exactly. Check something here, right there. Then you can turn it to candles again, go a little bit higher. So as you can see, it's just reacting higher from that trend line right there. Look, it reacted higher again. So wait until the market starts clearly breaking down and look for an entrance from that point. Okay. All right, I think I'm gonna keep it right there. We analyze this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pairs for this week. And as I'm saying, I am not trying to be a magician right here, or tell you, hey, this is a way this is what the market is gonna go, because the market is gonna do what it has to do. But I am telling you the probabilities historically, and using also this multiple time frame system based on support and resistance, and it brings me all the support and resistance right in front of my eyes real quick, so I can take a decision also which way the market has the highest possibility to go that week. Remember that trading, especially Forex, it's a probabilities game. Okay, so you want to get the highest probabilities on your side, and then use proper risk management. You should never risk more than 1 to 2% of your whole account and you'll survive in this market forever if you want. Not forever, but at least for the rest of your life. You will never burn an account. The problem is if you start doing 5-10% of your account per trade, you're gonna lose your account. Even the best traders sometimes can't do that. The best traders know 2-3%, maximum 4% is the key, and you're gonna survive in this trading world. Well, thank you very much. I have all the links below the video if you're interested in getting this system. Please let me know. Make sure you message Tim with Irvin, which is the creator of the system. He's going to give you an additional discount for this great system. And also, before you leave, please use this code. Where's my code? Right there. $20 off. Use this code JF20. That way, Tim with Irvin knows that you bought it under my link, and he'll give you this discount, and he's going to give you an additional $39 discount. Thank you very much. See you guys on Wednesday one more time for a great analysis, and we check this markets to see what they did. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is mark the directions like that. Let me go back real quick. Which way we're expecting the markets to go? We're expecting the markets to go down anytime soon until they break until they confirm, pretty much. Same on this one. We're expecting the markets to come down. EuroCAD. Do we analyze this one? No, we didn't analyze this one because this is against the trend. We're not analyzing that one. But if anything, the market is going to go up for a little bit. Or you can go very high too. This one, what happened to this one? Against the trend again, but if anything, the market will go up. GBPCAD. On GBPCAD, we said, yeah, I'm expecting the market to go up also on this one. I still having a hard time getting rid of all these lines. I have so many lines. Okay, right there, GBPJPY. So we're waiting for all this move right here, and this is a pullback. I was just trying to make a point on this one. It's a pullback. We don't recommend to use it, but I'm gonna leave those markings right there. USDCAD. We're waiting for the market. Yeah, this is one of my favorite trades for the next week and I mean the next couple weeks. We're waiting for the market to go up. GBPCAD. We're also waiting for the market to go up, and GBPCAD. Also waiting for the market to go up. Thank you, friends. See you guys on Wednesday for the review of the same pairs and see where we are at that point. God bless you all, and let's have a great 2021.